We're going to help out society by pointing out all of the things that drive people crazy. Don't you think, Blake?
I think so. I totally think so.
We're
Everything
calling
drives me
it
crazy.
ick factors of the universe. First thing on my list is when somebody talks too close to you. I can't stand it.
I don't understand why they do. I don't understand it.
Like when you're having a conversation with somebody, there's a personal box, like a personal space.
They're invading your space.
They're invading your space. And if somebody comes that close to you that I could see the fillings in your teeth, back it up.
No, that's so true. But what about the breath?
Oh,
And then they're
no.
spitting on you.
Ew. No, no one should be that close to you that you're not sleeping with.
I know.
That should be that close that you actually smell their breath, even especially when they smoke. Oh,
Yes.
and they just smell like an ashtray. And they come, you're hanging out and you're talking, and like you slowly do the move back. You move
And
back
then they
and you
move,
move
and
back.
then they start
And then
to
they come
move.
closer, and they
start to come. They start to come closer, and then you
And
move
then you move
back.
back, and they come in closer. And I'm like, get the fuck out of my
Yeah,
face.
but you know what? They don't even get the hint.
No, they don't.
They're not aware of what's going
No.
on.
No.
That drives me crazy.
Drives me insane. We need you to respect our personal space and back up. And if they're talking to you and they're chewing with their mouth open,
That drives me
crazy.
because
It's like nails on a
it
chalkboard.
really is, and they're like speaking to you,
Yeah.
and stuff is coming out of their
Stuff
mouth
is coming
right
out.
into your face, and
Right into your
and this is
face.
why you're sick.
Like, I don't understand. Were they raised in a barn?
Yeah, I think
Like,
so.
I think even I think even horses chew with their mouth
I
closed.
think so.
And they stand there and they're talking and your food is flying all over the place. You don't notice. You don't know you're doing this.
They're not aware, or they're just dumb.
Dumb. I would like to think that they're dumb. Because if anybody is aware that food is spitting out of their mouth, then,
Yeah.
I don't even know. And, all right, speaking of, now that we're on the food subject,
What?
when you're at a restaurant, somebody you don't know, like unless it's like your husband or your boyfriend, and even that's questionable, don't touch the food on my plate.
Don't. That's a no-no. No. What are you talking about? Your husband? I don't even want my own husband touching my food. No,
If
that's a no-no.
if you say to somebody, "Oh my God, this is so good. Do you want to taste some?" And like you let them, you cut off a piece or you let them
And you give
taste
it
it.
to them. Don't touch my plate.
But I can't begin to tell you how many times I'm at a restaurant and somebody's like, "Oh, so what'd you get? What'd you get?" And they stick their fork in my plate. Now I don't want the food.
You don't want the food, you can have it. Let me order something else.
No, it's disgusting. I don't want you spit all over my food.
No, I can't. I don't understand.
It amazes, and these are like grown adults. Like my nieces and nephews have better manners as teenagers.
I totally agree with that.
Worse than that, how about when they're rude to waiters?
That's a no-no. That's a turn off. It's a
Big, big,
turn
big,
off.
big,
I
big,
don't want to
big.
be friends with you anymore.
I don't want to be friends with you anymore. And you don't think for 1 second that that waiter didn't go in the back and spit in your
Of
food?
course they did.
Like, why are you being rude to a waiter? It's one of
That's
the hardest jobs in the world.
That's restaurant 101.
Restaurant 101. If you go on a date with anyone and they're rude to the waiter,
Guess what? They're spitting in your food.
they're spitting in your food. Tell your date that you had to go to the bathroom and leave.
I would leave too.
Walk out.
I
Just
would
leave.
Yeah,
Not feeling
I
well.
would leave too.
Walk out. Because chances are that person is just like a cheap asshole.
Oh, I agree.
I agree 100%. That drives me.
Everyone must know that.
People don't know that. I hear it all
Come
the
on.
time. It's one of the hardest jobs, but
It is.
being a rude to a waiter, no, you need to go.
I agree with that.
Okay, cheap people.
Yeah, you wanna talk about that?
I think we should talk about cheap people
Okay, let's go.
because the cheapest people are the ones that are walking around with 2 loaves of bread under their arms. So fucking cheap. So cheap. Like they will never go in their pocket. You know those people that I'm talking about. Doesn't matter where you are, if you're at a restaurant, if you're at a bar, it doesn't matter where you are. You could be in CVS.
So what happens if you go to a restaurant and you're with someone
Mhm.
and they're like, "I'm not gonna tip that waiter." What do you waitress or waiter, what do you do?
Oh, no, I would always tip them.
I can't.
You're gonna
I've
be
been with people like that. They're like, "No."
No,
Rude.
I'm talking about cheap people that are always expecting you to like their hand never goes in their pocket.
Right.
No matter where you are, their hand never goes in their pocket. Now, I don't know if it's an Italian thing, but Italians, I don't know. Well, I came across very few people that
Right.
they should be embarrassed to call themselves Italian because they were so cheap, but they don't. It's just a sense of entitlement, like, they're always expecting somebody else to pay for them, and
Right.
they're the ones that ask the most. They're the braggers. You know
Right.
braggers.
Right.
"Oh, I have this.
I know
Oh,
what
I
I know,
have that.
it gets old.
Oh, I bought this. Oh, I bought th" we know. You have a yacht in Saint Tropez.
It gets really old.
We get it, but don't brag. Nobody cares,
Okay.
and they're usually the most selfish people.
That's true.
Selfish people are the biggest turnoffs on the face of the
I
planet.
know a lot of selfish people.
I know a lot of selfish people. Like, how did you get like that? What happened to you? Did your
They
mother
never learn. They
did you
never
get
learn.
dropped on your head as a
I
child?
think
Like, how
so.
did you get like
I
that?
think so.
The worst is a man who is selfish
Mhm.
and then expects a woman to do everything. Like, if you're generous, and you don't have to be generous with money, if you're generous with your girlfriend or your wife or so on and so forth, it could be the stupidest things. We're simple creatures. You're walking with the flower, we're walking with the rose one
A
day, or
card or a
a
rose or
card or
a bottle
something
of
like
wine or
that.
something.
But if you're like a selfish little asshole and you're out buying yourself new cars and new trucks and new motorcycles and this or that,
They don't
and
care.
they don't care,
They don't care.
you know, like you're like a typical midlife crisis male that we all know probably has a small penis,
Ugh,
you know.
here she goes again.
But it's
Wait. Ugh,
true. Those are the ones that are selfish, and those are the ones that are always like, "Oh, do you know someone that can help me with this? Or do you know
so
somebody
why
that
would
could
you be
fix
with a
that?"
man like that?
No,
Why?
I'm not.
I know
I'm not.
you wouldn't, but why would a female be with a man like that? For what reason?
You know what? And I hate to say this, but
Right.
most women will overlook a lot just
Right.
so they have a partner.
Right.
Like, know your worth, ladies. Know your worth,
They
man.
don't want to be lonely, I
If
guess. They don't
somebody,
want to be, by themselves.
you're lucky. It's like a squirrel trying to find a nut. You're lucky you're gonna get anything from that guy. But speaking of, like, if you're dating or not even dating,
What?
you go into someone's house and it's messy.
It's messy. Sometimes I have a confession. Sometimes I
Tell me.
go into people's homes
Yes.
and I go to the bathroom
Mhm.
and I slide the shower curtain open. If their tub is dirty,
Oh,
I'm running out.
wait, do you do that?
I
Have you
do that.
checked?
I've checked, I've done that before, and I won't eat. I won't eat in someone's house
No,
if their
no.
bathroom is
There's no
dirty.
excuse.
There's no way.
I mean, I could understand, like, whatever, if, like, your outfit isn't hung up, but if they have, like, a messy kitchen and a messy
Bathroom,
bathroom
don't eat there.
and, like, there's too much stuff all over the place,
Don't
I
eat there.
I ain't touching anything.
No, absolutely not.
No, no, no,
I
it's
think it's
gross.
disgusting.
The messy homes and messy bathrooms are disgusting. Just like I went into this guy, it was a long time ago. Like, the guy was a really put together guy,
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Don't ever
Don't
judge a book
judge a
by its
book
cover.
by its cover. You have no idea.
Very successful business, so on and so forth. I walked into his bathroom and there was like a counter there with like millions of bottles of cologne. Like, first of all, what are you hiding? I mean, obviously you smell. There was millions of bottles of cologne. His bathroom was so disgusting.
Was it?
I swear to God, I thought I was gonna throw up.
So what'd you do?
I left.
But
I was
how
like
did you leave?
I was
Like,
like, got the fuck out of there
but
real
my
quick.
question to you is why, if he had a date, why wouldn't he clean his bathroom or kitchen? You have woman coming in. Why wouldn't he clean up?
How hire a cleaning lady if you can't
Right.
do it. All the cologne in the world isn't gonna cover up your
No,
dirt.
that is disgusting.
And then there was another thing that my friend showed me this on a dating profile, which I don't think there's anything wrong with animals, but if a grown man
Right.
in his 50s has on his dating profile in like his main picture,
Right.
him and a big dog that's like twice the size of him in the picture,
No.
ew, ew. What are you doing? You think that that's going to be attractive
No,
to
that's not
somebody?
right.
If you
No.
have a dog if you
But
have a dog,
what about if you're a dog lover? The woman is a dog lover and she sees that. What do you think?
I think the guy is weird, and I think the guy is sleeping with his dog probably. And I think that if he has it in his dating profile, like, that's almost worse than having a picture of him with his sports car. If he has it in his dating profile, this big dog, There's shit all over his house.
That's great.
Just imagine the size of the dumps of that dog. I don't want to
Right.
see that. Why are you putting it in your dating
I don't
profile?
understand that.
You know,
Something is not right.
something's not right. You know that dog's got spit and slobber all over his house.
You think he kisses the dog?
Ew.
Like, a lot
Ew.
of people kiss their dogs. They look at they tongue kiss the dogs.
What on the mouth?
On the mouth.
Okay, that dog has just licked its ass.
Ah! That's right.
And they no no
That's
oh,
right.
there are more that's disgusting.
I see that a lot.
No, you saw somebody like
I
sucking
I yes.
with a dog,
With the
like
dog.
kissing with the tongue
Like a
out?
friendly, yeah, like a friendly, I'm kissing my dog. This dog is part of my family.
It's an animal.
It's an animal,
It
that's
could
for
be
sure.
part of the family and everything, but the last time I checked, I'm not kissing anything that just licked its ass. So
They're part of the family.
they could be part of the family all day long, but I'm not. Brings me to another point. And don't worry, we're gonna get to the women, men. Don't worry, we're getting to the women. When men walk around, if your t-shirt isn't covering your belly, honey, you need to buy a bigger size.
Where do you see that?
Oh my God, I see it all the time. Well, I mean, not in the winter, but in the summertime, like you'll see people walking down to the beach or whatever, and they have a t-shirt on. There's the gut right out.
People don't care or
Don't care.
don't care or they're not aware.
You could serve a meal off of it. Like you need to watch.
Oh,
I mean, but what's worse than that is Speedos.
oh my god, I've seen that on the beach a
Oh,
couple of
we have
times.
that on our beach. It's frightening. And the guy's not even packing anything. He should be wearing a bigger bathing suit. The worst way, I think worse than that, Lisa. Much, much worse than that. What about when they do the comb overs?
That is
They have
crazy.
like four hairs and they comb
No,
it
but who
over.
does that? They have all these companies now that they do the plugs.
But forget, listen, there's nothing wrong with the bald guy.
I
Some
don't think
bald guys are
they
very
oh, I
attractive.
totally agree.
What are you combing over the four hairs
No,
for?
they
The gig is up. We see you're bald.
exactly. He should just cut it all off, the bald
Stop
head.
with the comb over. The gig is up.
Ugh,
What about when they dye it? The just for men.
just for men.
Like they dye it and they dye the
I
gray
don't like it.
hairs.
I don't like it.
You look like a shoe polish head.
I think so.
No. Gray
Why
hair
don't you embrace the gray?
gray hair is sexy on a
I
guy.
think so too.
Guys look good when
They
they're like
do.
salt and pepper.
I totally agree.
Stop dyeing the gray hair, please. For all the ladies in the universe, we all don't want you to dye your hair. Where I do think women need to like take a beat and take a minute.
And what's that?
Dark brown lip liner
With
with
what?
frosty lipstick from Studio 54.
That was like 1970.
Stop.
I know.
Stop. Frost. Anything frost doesn't belong on your lips inside of brown lip liner.
I agree with that. I think it makes you look
Do they have a
like
mirror?
like like I don't know. Like no, they don't.
They don't have mirrors?
Mm.
Like, how do they take a picture of yourself? You could see in the picture.
That was back in the 1970s, right?
Oh God, I don't even know, but it's horrible. Half the women nowadays get their lips so injected anyway. They're walking around looking like Daffy Duck.
You can't wait a minute, you can't I
How
stare at women
big
like
do
that.
your
I
lips?
know.
Do they? Some of them. Listen, I know people that have gotten it tastefully done, and you can't really tell. But I think it becomes like some sort of like body dysmorphia. Like you don't realize when your lips are like
So
half the size
I
of your
know.
face, you look like a duck.
I know. But does it go down after time or
I mean, it does start to dissipate over time. Like it
right.
never really fully goes away. People have to get their lip filler dissolved. But when you start to look like a cartoon character, lines need to be drawn. I don't think there's any man that finds that attractive. I mean, listen, if you're doing porno movies and stuff,
That's
maybe, but
totally different. You can
walking
look
around day to day, if your lips enter a room before you do, something's wrong. Wait, what? What about the women who dress like they're still teenagers
I can't stand
and they're
that.
like in menopause age?
They're competing against their daughters.
That's sad.
That
That
is
is sad.
really, really sad.
Listen, we all had rockin' bodies when we were in our 25, 25, 30, whatever it is. And it doesn't matter if you could be in the best shape possible of your life if you're in your 50s, 60s, and beyond. But it doesn't mean you should walk around looking like a train wreck.
I agree
It's
with
not
that.
attractive.
No, it's not. I think something's wrong with people that dress like that,
I,
or they're just looking for attention. They're looking for
you can't,
attention. Maybe they you think it's low self-esteem or
I think that most women just don't perceive themselves as not reality. And I think that, like, if you look in a mirror and you can't see that you look like a cartoon character, there's an issue.
there is an issue.
Invest in a mirror that shows you your reality.
I totally agree.
And we speak, I'm sure, on all the men in the universe by saying this. Just like that we spoke about all the men, I'm sure all the women appreciate it too.
Absolutely, I agree.
We consider this our debt to society for the week. And with that, we want to thank you guys for watching. And if you enjoyed the episode, like and subscribe. Any comments, we'd love to hear them. And that's a wrap, kid.
That's a wrap.
See
Ciao.